for this, I'm at the beat drop off.
Mac, I'm gone now.
I got hoes in different area codes.
Put your soul in ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost the rest.
Anything goes when we ride. Even with my little shorty by my side.
Oh, yo!
What's that?
Yo, you smell that? Is that you, Mikhail? I smell. Is that you, Odegaard? Oh, Jesus. Listen, I said this morning that I didn't want to start this stream after giving it all the predictions saying that we're going to win it and all that. I said I didn't want this stream playing this music. And once I saw at halftime substitution for Eze coming off the pitch for Odegaard, I immediately went to immediately, like, oh shit. At what moment is the fuck up going to come? At what minute? And if you are Mikel Arteta, right, and you're gonna sub Eze out to bring in Odegaard only for him to look worse, then you have completely validated what everyone been talking about. That he wasn't really hurt. What nothing wrong with that boy. A shit performance and a shit performance and a shit performance, and he comes back today for another shit performance. My God, listen. If you are Eze, now you fully know what the deal is. You tell your agents and you tell, hey, explore options because I'm not going to the World Cup. And if this guy stays, even if he wins the Premier League, I don't know if I have a future here under him. Because imagine a world where Mikel wins the Premier League. He's going to double and triple down in his shit ways. Today, what you saw is a direct reflection of the manager, right? We have to... Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. All right. Is it only when we beat Leeds 4-0 or we beat Sunderland 3-0 that the team is a reflection of Mikel? Because with a shit performance like this is more indicative of what he is about than the actual 4-0s and 3-0s. What was he on today? Like for like subs. It's the same shit. He is doing the same things and expecting different results. Leave it there. That's what he's on. A like for like sub. This is what happens, right? Saka came on for Madueke, which was a fuck up to begin with, because Madueke actually contributed. Winger for winger, like for like sub. Matter of fact, before Madueke scored, the camera panned over to the bench. The commentary was talking about how deep the bench is, and Saka was warming up before Madueke scores. And now he's growing in confidence, and he still brings on Saka. And what did Saka do when he come on? Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Gave the ball away, committed a couple of fouls. He didn't do shit. Matter of fact, God. Ooh. Like for like subs. That's what we're on. Then he brings off Martinelli for Trossard. Who knew? Left back for left back. Calafiori for Hincapié. Now, may that be a fitness issue or whatever it is, but Hincapié is the one who delivered the assist. The first game he contributed to GA, he gets hooked. What is going on? As if for Odegaard, like for like sub. Now, how did that improve us? It didn't. It didn't. Because in the 55th minute, when he got a chance at the end of the box, he kicks the ball outside the goddamn stadium. Overhits a pass to Timber. Overhits the damn pass to Timber, you know? And oh shit, let's not let the evidence show, let the record show, go back to Villa Park, people. You know what? Fuck. Before I get carried away, I see 37 comments, and I see you all in the chat already. Before I get carried away, let me acknowledge. I'm sorry. I apologize. But why am I 4 points clear at the top of the league? Angry because it should be 6. That's why. We're cooked, Mateo says. What can you expect in all honesty? Arteta will never win Arsenal a trophy. He will die on the Odegaard sword before we win anything. Woo, that one cuts deep, Mateo. He dropped an informed Eze, who was gaining so much momentum due to favoritism towards Odegaard, and we'll never win with a manager who shows pure favoritism instead of choosing who will win us trophies. So it's not a meritocracy. It's, hey, I like you. I fucks with you. You'll carry out my instructions. Whether we're winning or not while you're doing what I say is a different story. Massive loser. Well, Bluebird. I don't know what to say. Guna SC. You did. Prophet Guna, 1-1 predictions. After the first half ends 0-0, I look at the XG, and I didn't get much of the first half. I was at an appointment, but oh, Jesus. 0-0 at halftime for Arsenal Football Club is not a good thing, because then the game requires a tactical adjustment. And we know we can't trust Mikel with tactical adjustments. We can't. I'm not okay, bro. I'm not. I'm feeling some type of way because I see our Manchester City counterparts show us how to deal with pressure. Right? Manchester City showed us how to deal with pressure. When we played first and laid the gauntlet down for them, they felt the pressure and they responded. They played before us. They laid the gauntlet down within 39 minutes. They're 3-0 up at home. They laid the gauntlet down and said, your move, Arsenal, and that was our move. That was timid. That was a timid move. Now, I had Tony Claude on here just a couple shows ago, and I asked him, how many more twists and turns does this title race have, Tony? He said, bro, we're winning this league easily with chest. Today was a twist and turn. Striking distance. Big up to Social Joins. I don't know if you're in here, bro, but he's always said it's not going to be between more than 9. It's going to be 3 to 9, and we're still within that threshold of 3 to 9. Which means we're going down to the last damn day. That's what this means. Because with the cowardly performance that I seen today, we're 1-0 down off the coach in Manchester. Fucking with Mikel. Tony. Morton, come get at me. See what you talking about. Ooh, man. And you know what, Weaver, brother? I streamed yesterday this time. And yesterday I said, tomorrow I do my morning stream because I don't want to be on later on venting, cussing, and talking about what went wrong. Leading the stream with the oh no music, But when it's eating you up, outlet. It's eating me up. I didn't see a champion's performance today. 19 cup finals. That was the name of the stream. I'm glad I named it that. It's easy to remember and it's easy to go back to. That was at the halfway mark. So 7 games later, we still aren't approaching these games like cup finals. If we look at the teams that we have played since then in the 7 games, since the halfway mark, Liverpool, Forest, Manchester United, these lot, they look like the team that's playing in a cup final more than we do. Brentford were fully on it today. Brentford, Yesterday at Manchester, at the Etihad, since we're taking digs, there was at no point during the game did Fulham believe they were in the game. Fast forward to today, there was no point in the game where Brentford thought they were out of it. They will be disappointed with a point. They fully believe that they could win that game. After they equalized, they're like, we got these, man. They're shook. And Tony, I know I told you that between now and the rest of the season, in particular, in the EFL Cup final on March 22nd, I said there will be a rough patch during the game. It's a final. There will be a point during the game where it will be rough and we will be required to respond. Now, where's that response going to come from? Odegaard. We talked about it. We talked about Eze being benched because he was in the frame for Matty Cash's goal away at Villa Park. Okay, I challenge you to go look at the equalizer and see who fell the hell asleep for Lewis Potter's goal. On the ground, injured again, after he knew he fell the hell asleep. The shit that Eze is being castrated for and kicked out the team for falling asleep at the far post for Johnny Cash's goal. Look at the goal today and see who is supposed to be tracking the run. Our captain. You're supposed to be an upgrade on the guy you replace, especially when you were in an armband. Again, Gooters, it's still a 2-game swing. That's what the point gap is for. I tell you what, Wivel. Not lose. I don't even want to put that energy in the world. Take that back. Take back that bum buckler. Don't even think them words there, Jaja. Oi, Lord, give me strength. If we draw away at Wolves, this shit is over, Wivel. Then we don't even need to lose games because these draws are tantamount to losses over a 5-6 game period if you draw 4 of them. The big blue shark. It was 2 weeks ago we were telling Man City that, hey, just the big blue shark, you're a dolphin, just take it on the fin. 2-game swing. But one of those games is at their ground. I would feel some level of comfort if we have already played Man City twice or if it was someone else chasing us. But we have to go to them with a 3-point lead, putting on that coward's performance today. And it wasn't for the first time. I can track this back all the way to match week 9, Wivel. Because match week 9 was the weekend we dropped points away at the Stadium of Light. And I said then, if he's being cowardly in match week 9, I damn sure don't trust him to be brave in match week 29 or match week 33 for that matter when we go to the Etihad. Stinky performance. The only way that we shouldn't be here cussing about that type of performance is if we had left with the 3 points. But if you're going to perform like that and don't leave with the 3 points, then we have nothing to hold on to. The performance was stinky and we didn't leave with the points. Brentford will feel aggrieved that they didn't win that game. Dross performance, I definitely agree with this, but still winning the league. Hey, that when I read that, I got a smile still. Sounds lovely. Woo! Can I get some custard with that crumble, please? Crunchy, innit? Scratch the life with BBK tears. You know what, Bluebird? Just for that, you know.
Yo, pussy wall, yo.
Ain't no tears here, brother. I'm a resilient, you know, we're a resilient bunch, you know, as Arsenal fans. People don't know or recognize, but we're a resilient bunch. Make sure you groom your daughters and teach them and tell them, hey, date you an Arsenal fan. They are the most loyal. They are blind loyal. You know what I mean? Even when Arsenal Football Club give their fan base no reason to love or even like them, they stick around and they support. Hit that like button. Big up, man. Big up. Big up to LFC, man. It's the power of 3 points, you know. And what a result for you, innit? 1-1. 1-1 deserves another 1-1, yeah? We traveled poorly this match week. You know, you traveled to London as well, right? Or was it at home? Where was the damn West Ham game? It was on the road, I think. Either way, bro, not good enough. Hey. Brentford Rob, are you talking about the Gabriel card? The second yellow he should have got, or the second yellow that he put in the hands of the referee? And it's stuff like that where people will say that Declan Rice should be the captain and he should be the vice captain because he has that in him still. And there was a passage of play when they were through on goal and it was Declan Rice who had to come clean up again. You know, they should have, brother, they had Mascara got done by Thiago. Brilliant recovery tackle. Got to give him up. Give it up. When David Raya is your man of the match in an away performance, not a good thing. It's not. I feel some type of way of Brentford going a goal behind, responding, and feel like they can go on and beat us. You see the attitude of Brentford Football Club today. Be like, bro, we can beat these man. They don't fear us. If that was Manchester City, goddamn Brentford would be there begging to get the point to get out of there. But Arsenal, oh, bro, we feel like we can win this. We fancy ourselves. God damn. How can we be so poor after being so good? That's why I have it in the thumbnail. Arsenal, classic. Consistent, inconsistent bunch. Pisses me off, man. God damn, E-Ross. What you telling us?
Maybach music.
To the Father I will pray. Only Him know how we get through. Every day I trust Jah works. When you see the rain fall, Jah works. Blessings overall.
Jah works. Just Jah works, people. Lord, give me strength to deal with this football club that's driving me crazy. I just Jah works that we have people like E-Ross. Big up E-Ross, man. E-Ross is not the one to fuck with. And I wish E-Ross was managing the goddamn football club. You know what I'm saying? You know, E-Ross once played Russian roulette with a loaded revolver and won. That's the type of motherfucker that I want to follow into battle. Not goddamn Odegaard. Big up to Ozzy. Ozzy saying that was a pathetic performance. Now, how many times have we said this year? I feel like we can go over a bunch of fixtures, right? I can plaster on a screen. That's the worst performance I've seen all season. And you would put this one. I would put the United one. Someone else will put the Villa game. Someone else will put the Sunderland game. Someone else will put the Liverpool game, both home and away. There are too many of these. And this is meant to be the business end of the season. This is why the PTSD is there. How the hell are they going to pretend like we're just mad for no reason? You know, Varel was over here in all caps this morning cussing everybody on the panel that we should just support the team. But here we are. 90 minutes later, you're looking at this like, shit. How many more fuck-ups do we have in us? Before today, I was saying it was one, and that was it. So it's a 12-game invincible task. That's the challenge. Brother, maybe this was a reputation no call for Gabriel. No? Maybe Gabriel has established some type of reputation as the top center back where he gets the benefit of the doubt in these calls. This type of shit happens. You know what I mean? Virgil at his pump gets the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, man. This fucking manager sitting there. And I saw that look again, y'all. That look that I'm talking about, the scared. See the man scared. You know what I'm saying? We pack for a 3-day mission, y'all. We'll pack for a 3-day mission. So you have 3 days worth of food, 3 days worth of water, 3 days worth of ammunition. And you go out there to do the mission. And it's day 7 and you're still out there and you look around and you look in the eyes and you can tell who's scared and who's not. You see that panic look when he was over there playing ball boy in the 85th minute, not having no clue because he was being out-tacticked, out-coached by the presumptive manager of the year, other than whoever is going to win the league in Keith Andrews. Scared. He knows. He knows the writing's on the wall. And that phantom fall on Rice when Brentford player was through. Was that the first or second half? That was the first half. I didn't see it. Cooper, my guy. You can't win if you're afraid to take chances. Best of Tyrant in the chat. Smash the likes. Cooper, we know what bravery looks like. Why are these men so scared to lose a game of football? It's not like it's life or death. You go all out trying to win a game of football. No one dies. Acting like it's life and death to actually go out and win a football. He's done it again, Social. Big you up, man, for being here. Big up, Mel. I know you're gutted just like the rest of us, but come on now. He's done it again. Cardiac FC. How many more of these can we take? How many more of these can we take, Guna SC? Couldn't score. We could still be playing. Like for like sub, bro. If you're gonna if Eze's having a stinker and it's 0-0 and you need to make an brother, You take off one of the defensive players. You take off Zubimendi or Declan Rice. Probably Zubimendi. And you bring on Odegaard and Rice together. You're trying to win this game. Who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him that these points away from... Oh, Jesus. Okay. When have we ever seen a Premier League winning team, a team that's challenging for the Premier League, or a team that's won the Premier League, or challenging seriously, have one big away win? Serious question. I'm not trolling here. Because it's match week 20-5, and we have one big away win, and it was at St. James's Park. Title winning form. So this is what I'm saying. When I don't understand when we just hide behind that, hey, we're first. If this was match week 36 and we're 4 points, we can, hey, we're first. And as long as we don't completely go head first into the concrete, the title is ours. But when we have 12 games to go, we can't hide behind a 4-point lead. Your eyes are not lying to you. We're going to see more of these because we've seen many more of them leading up to this. Remember the Wolves performance, but we were told to shut up and be quiet because we got the 3 points. But it was performances like that that made us say, God damn it, so many banana skins. Now, fans of Arsenal Football Club, supporters, rivals, anybody, right? You can look at the Arsenal schedule from now to match week 38. The 12 remaining fixtures, and you can point to every single game as a potential banana skin. Even Wolves away is now a banana skin. Squeaky bum, and he panics, and he doesn't look like a man of confidence. He doesn't look like a leader, and it transmits from him to his captain to the whole fucking team. And we look like we don't know how to attack. The copium from some Arsenal fan tonight has been off the hook. Senator, you know, speaking of copium, right? We're talking about copium. My bro views, and I haven't even seen the lethal reaction. My bro views always talk about dopamine, yeah? The dopamine hit. Because once that dopamine hit, it's mad, you know? So Views talks about the dopamine hit, and one of the realest gooners. Matter of fact, he calls himself realest gooner. He got a hit of the dopamine the other day, y'all. And I'm like, damn, no, the top gooners ain't got Dan. Negative Dan. This is negative Dan after the last win, y'all.
No, wait. He came from Sweden. The girls are very nice. He dumped his girlfriend to play a red and white. He's scoring goals with the Callan on his chest. He's there.
That they even got negative. They got negative Dan out here in the streets, drinking the Kool-Aid. And I'm like, my brother, not him, not Dan, who keeps his feet on the ground. His feet look like they were off the motherfucking ground in that video. My man was bouncing like he's on a treadmill. My God. Where we at? Sorry, y'all. I done fell behind in the damn chat. I'm catching up. Big up to BX Gunner, man. God damn, I'm this far behind. God damn. Ooh. You know I read all the comments, people, but I might have to skip a couple today. Shit. Big up me, though. Big up Doc. Big up the footy bands and thanks. Damn, I am far behind. God damn. We're on the verge of a breakthrough. So, you know, both his favorites cost us the goal. Saka caused a throw on. You know what? I wasn't sure because when I said earlier that Saka came on, and what did he do other than give the ball away? But I wasn't sure whether or not he was the one who gave away that throw. Yeah, and a throw for them, man, is like a corner for us when Deckers is on it. Because that damn Acer. And you know what? Maybe I'm being harsh on Odegaard for the goal, but I'm being hyperbolic to make a point that Eze got benched for a defensive lapse when he's an attacking player. But Odegaard is going to get away with this shit. Why is the standard lower for Odegaard than it is for Eze? You're the captain. The standard should be higher. So I wasn't sure, but appreciate you pointing that out. I don't know who wants to follow him. Who is he leading? Come on now. First sub on, halftime. We've never seen his ass hooked at halftime. He usually gets thrown back out there for a period of time to see if he can unfuck himself, and then he is hooked. Like at United, he was thrown back out there, and then the 50th minute, 5 minutes later, Mikel is like, "Oh shit, it's not working." 5 more minutes, he was off. But other players ain't given that same kind of courtesy, is what I'm saying. But big up to Footy. We scored 7 goals in the last 2 games. We never looked this passive in those games. Today we turn up, waste a whole half. Now I heard Kenny Ken was in the stadium, and Kenny Ken sent a message to us at halftime and said, "Guys, they're very organized. He's at the away and he has a front row seat, and he's guys, they look very organized. Second half, we have it all to do." And what does he do? Like for like sub, because we needed to press. Come on, man. And Capier got his first assist. Nani got his first open play goal. Both of them are hooked for Bakayo and Ricardo Calafiori. Today we turn up wasting a whole half, passing sideways, standing on the ball. Yeah. As if we don't know that we need to extend this lead, because the big blue shark is there. Not there or thereabouts. They're there. Because if we fast forward to match week 33 with this 4-point lead, all of a sudden that 4-point lead is won. Madness on this level. So on Sunday, he should blitz, put 6 past Wigan, and it's all good again. You know what I mean? Cooper, I'm disgusted. Shouldn't be this surprised. But time and time again, presented with inflection point to lay down a marker in classic fashion. He went, "Nah, I'm good." On a serious note, you take out Rice out of this team, you're done for. Immense tonight, despite the draw. Him and David Raya, we lose that game. Without him and David Raya, we lose that game badly. They still could have won it. Big up to Mascara for that diving tackle on Igor, because he got done there. But he didn't give up. Nito, right out. Can we speak on it now? Because in the group chat, bro. In the group chat, there's a certain man, there's a good friend of mine, hip hop podcast streamer friend of mine. But I'm not allowed to criticize the club. I'm just supposed to be quiet. So I'm asking, can you ask him for me if I'm allowed to be critical now that we dropped 2 points today? Because we're going to call it what the fuck it is. We dropped 2 points. There's not about to be any spin on this. You know what I mean? We're not doing that. Or are we? Are they doing that in the other spaces? LFC Monster. You go around the spaces. What they saying in the spaces right now with this performance? What cloud, what silver lining are they running? We're still undefeated, or what's today's excuse? Goddamn Mateo, man. Leg of your meat, bro. Bomba. I'm not gonna put that on the screen still. Said it before. I'll say it again. Soon as Arsenal let Ethan go, they downgraded their attack. Say it louder so listen, people, for full disclosure, Mito is a Man United fan. He has no dog in this fight. He's an honest man. And he's gonna tell you the way he sees it through his lens. Because when we say this, it's shut up, support the team. But it's, hey, man. Point taken, Mito. Big up, man. Those instructions to Mateo from Monster. Like for the subs, yeah, man. Big up. Yeah, and it feels like a loss, isn't it? I hate wasted opportunities. It was Forest at home, Forest away opportunity. Liverpool at home opportunity. You man at home opportunity. Today, opportunity. We literally have eliminated all the margins of error that we've had. And I think the assembled or someone this morning asked, look at our next 6 fixtures. Do you see 6 wins? And I'm like, possibly, because I picked us to win this one. Now, all of a sudden, like I said 10 minutes ago, the 12 games that we got left, every single one of them is a potential banana skin. Even Chelsea. So annoyed. How are you scared to succeed? This don't make no sense. 7 goals in 2 games, and then you decide to stop playing attacking football. Like it cuts deep. It's that he gave himself PTSD and hasn't recovered from it, and he's making the rest of us suffer. Odegaard had lost his man leading to the equalizer. Soft. Sharman Cooper. The weakest lieutenant. He gets to make the coffee at the fob. He doesn't go on patrol. He's going to get us all killed. Brother. Bun 6, you should be at least 10, says Footy. It was coated in wax sauce, BX Gunner. I was ready to go into the weekend like, yo. We restored order to the Premier League after the hoopla of the 3-0 drubbing Man City put on Fulham. They laid the gauntlet down and we didn't respond. But I just want to see what's he going to do with Odegaard now. Has he picked up another dubious injury? Now you play him. You start him against motherfucking Wigan, because that's his level now. The book is out. There is no Premier League opposition that has any ounce of fear towards Odegaard. They want him to play. And I'm sure especially Wahaha, all the United fans, they love when they see Odegaard on the team. He holds us back. The card is still loading. We have some of Europe's best attackers, and they look like they got their talent taken by the monsters. No. What's the why? What's the why that all of our attackers collectively dip under this? It's mad. Oh, Jesus, man. Listen, this is tame and it's calm. We're still 4 points clear, quote unquote. When this leaves disappear, should it disappear, I may not stream. Because if you see me angrier than this, then you can't watch me. It's unwatchable because I'm just going to be cursing and I chat fuckery and, I'm just going to have a complete meltdown. That's not good viewing, is it? Or I don't think it is. No one wants to see that. Big up, man. Big up to Guna Rican, man. Just sleep it up, bro. I would hate to be a party pooper, but when you wake up in the morning, you're still going to feel some type of way. Big up to Darren, man. The general. Cowardly move. Lord. He come on to steal 2 points. Came on and cost us 2 points. Oh, my God, man. Good. You know what? Brother, this should be double digits. I don't take any solace in 4 points. If we had, yeah, he did say that. Even if we were 6 points clear, I'm gonna go back to my whole safe zone when I said we would be 6 points clear with 36 to play for. Right, we got 12 games left, right? Yeah, 12 times 3 is 36. So now it's a 4-point lead with 36 points to play for. That is not safe by any measure. That's no safer than we would have been 9 and 40 something. No heart, no fight, no passion. Where does that all come from? Who sets the tone? Hey, you guys, I'm picking to start this game of football for the team that I own, that I manage, and you're going to go out there and execute my game plan. But when I hear man in the chat saying it was side pass for the first half that I didn't get to see, I believe the chat. The chat's never lied to me. Yes, man tactics. Show yourself, Dio. Or is he locked in? Where is the shell? Don. I think Gunnar Rican is in London or Portsmouth. But he's in the UK, Willow. Name the last league winners with it as poor as out. Uncomfortable conversation. I touched on this, Footy, when I talked about we were on track. Now, before the 4-0, we were on track to score 69 Premier League goals. I think Leicester scored 68 the year they won. And I think now with this one, I think we may be on track for 70, 71 goals, if that. So it's still not a great output, right, of goals. And we have the players. We're just not doing it. What's the why? I said Nani will score today. Instead of getting the hungry guy on, he subs an unfit player who is the culprit of the causing goals. Now, who is going to tell him? Who the hell is going to tell him? Nobody. Because none of those coaches have enough hair on their motherfucking necks. They're scared of him. The pussy was for Arteta bottling again, says Mateo. Boiling. We should not. How the hell is he giving us PTSD from the top of the table? How is this shit possible? Like, these men gave us PTSD all of last season, right? Gave us PTSD all through the transfer window, letting Eze agree to terms to Tottenham and that. You know, taking 2 years and a day to sign Gyökeres. Gave us PTSD the entire damn window, and now giving PTSD from the top of the table. Only Arsenal. Big up to Mateo for the super chat, man. Still fuming. Jesus Christ. Sheldon, show yourself. Show yourself, my guy. My brother Waffle Don. There's his link in the chat. I heard Brandon on the catch-up earlier make the point that his Arsenal team, who is going to stand up and demand that you don't drop points, only player that you can that can roll up the sleeves is Rice. Rice and Raya. Raya kept us in that game today. When have we ever seen Arsenal look that comfortable on set pieces? You know? Brentford are up for the challenge, be like, Arsenal are the set piece kings. Okay, we'll show you something when you come to the GTech, and we couldn't respond to it. You know what I mean? You know the lift that a player gets after they scored a goal? I'm sure none of felt like he could have went on and did something. Because that goal came out of nowhere. 5 minutes later, he's hooked. Hooked. And it's not like he's overload on minutes. City about to snatch Arteta's cookies. He can't recover from this, BX Gunner. In what world? You know, this is like Pep showing the teacher showing the student that you will never, ever be on my level. So just chill, little man. He won't be able to recover from that. And the word that he likes to use, transmit, that negative energy that he would get from getting his chain snatched would transmit to the players. And next year, we would right now. Talking about next year already from the top of the table. Big up to Jason Guna, man. Big up, my brother. Tell me how you feeling. Woo, Jesus. Binks. What you telling us, Binks? Did you go to today's game? Did you stroll out to the GTech Stadium to go watch that? If you did, I'm sorry. Big up to Gaza. Oh, Lord. People think we can win the Carabao Cup. This guy's more scared of the opposition instead of focusing on platforming his team to score goals. Weak, scaredy cat manager. We ain't winning shit. Now, I haven't heard him speak. I haven't heard his outbrief, his interview, his post-match interview. I would be hard-pressed if he didn't mention the Havertz setback or this and that. All right? Listen, Havertz, Saliba, none of that. We had enough to beat Brentford today. Come on, bruv. This is a Brentford team whose captain plays for us. Did Norgard get a run out today? Fuck no. We didn't even use all 5 subs, did we? We made 4 subs. Gabriel Jesus, could he have done something? No. Christian Norgard. They lost both 20 goal a season striker, and the manager just got sacked from Tottenham. Should have beat these men. We're lucky we didn't lose, bruv. Lucky. Brentford had us begging for a point. You know, if City would versus Newcastle in their next league, the momentum has swung for me, and the trophy will end up with City once again. Oh, shit. Woo! My God. My brother. Loyal to a fault, bro. And they know this. Remember this morning's stream when I said I was a part of the problem for FIFA and football in general? Because these absorbent World Cup prices, if Jamaica qualifies, I'm paying it. Fucking paying it. I'll hold my nose like that and swipe the card. And hope my wife doesn't see the statement. But they know that we love this club and will support it till it burns down. And I think they play on that. Gabriel looking panic from early. He was off it today. He had a one-on-one with Thiago where he did well, where he had to hold his nerve. I think in the one-on-one situations where he was on with Thiago and Mosquera one-on-one with him, dealt with it well. You know, but that goal The flick on in the box is always going to be dangerous. But the captain, you still have to check your man. You said it. You did say it, Jacques Cousteau. The G check. We got checked. We got chin checked, man. Bless up to you, bro. And big up to big up to E. Ross. Timber looked like him. I thought he was going to score. Was that Gyökeres that played him through? He got played through when he passed to Martinelli in the late minute there. Yeah, Timber looked like his legs were going at that stage in the game because he was on the wrong side of the defender. I think he just take a touch out from your feet and bury it. But he passed it off to Martinelli. Took too long. Took too long on the ball, man. You know, I'm getting sacking vibes too, man. This Hero said, this is why I don't say anything. This is why we keep our powder dry, you know, the Maybach music, and we chill out. And we say, hey, give us something to get behind, and we all going to vibe with you, Mikael. But when you give performance like this today, I know the Top Gooner friends are saying, Mikael, you're making it hard for me to defend you against the negative fans because he does shit like this. We never turned up the attack, so why should Brentford defend? Really that simple. You got to work these guys first half so they don't break. Johnny, Brentford, they felt like they got cheated today. They felt like we left it out there, boy. We could have gotten something out of this. You know what I mean? They just didn't think. UFC football, they're a brawler team. That mid-block pissed me off, though. What y'all saying about Eze now? Odegaard had fought for a second goal, but we look better off with him in the second half. See, at this point, I just think Eze is gone mentally. And the fact that he got hooked at halftime today, Arteta will never be able to get the best out of him. I promise you. He's going to be a professional. He's going to say all the right things. But in the back of his mind, he's like, I can't stand that pussy one. He's not good for my career. He's not. Because everything he gets away with on the pitch, I get criticized for. You know what I mean? And I still hold the record for the best run of form when I was in the 10. You know, Odegaard has played in how many North London derbies? Quite a few. Eze has played in one and has a hat-trick. I don't think Odegaard has a goal against Tottenham total 3. The last time I remember him scoring against Tottenham was the first title charge when he scored from outside the box, when he actually used to shoot the ball. You're going to have to create morning mixtape at the end of the season when you go trophyless once again, right? And I can't hide in it. You know, boy 10 can just do what he's doing right now. I can't hide. I can't hide at the end of the season and then start doing content when the new season starts. That's not 100. You know, I'm here tonight for the cooking. Do one stream a day. I don't typically stream twice a day on Thursdays. But I have to say what I got to say. And I have to let the man them say what they got to say to me. Because Guna SC said it was going to be 1-1. Jacques Cousteau called it GTech Stadium. E. Ross was quiet about it. You know what I mean? I'm the one that screamed 2-0. Comfortable win. Now it looked like I got a damn big old pum-pum on my forehead. This game is exactly like the Forest game. Scared to attack, nothing football. How many more? How many more of these shit performances are we just gonna we're gonna have to suffer through? You know what I mean? Let's face it, we haven't been good all season. So I'm lucky and stinking it out January. So Binks, this is what I talk about. This is what I reference when I say we're underperforming, but we're 6 points clear at the time. In streams gone by, I've said many times. An underperforming team is 6 points clear of the Prem. And still, an underperforming team is 4 points clear of the Prem. We haven't been good. We haven't been great. The minute we scored, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, let's see what he does here. Because we saw what Man City did when they went a goal up. That man tried to run up the goal difference. They literally was trying to erase out, and 2 more goals would have done it, y'all. You know what I mean? We got G-checked. Mad one. Darren said, I never believe because this motherfucking manager has never given me a reason to. Loyal to a fault, Mijana. Ozzy, after we score, it's like we got a player sent off. Nah, he took off by the way, and brought on Saka. Saka did nothing today. I usually defend Saka, but goddamn, when he came on, bro, we might as well have been playing with a cone. Nothing. Start Saka and Odegaard on Sunday against Wigan. Get their fitness back up in that game. None should have got 90 today. He scored. This is not it. Don't know why he keeps doing that. You know what I mean? Big up, Mel. Hope you are good, man. Sorry it took me so long to get to it. And it's every time. It's a reoccurring problem. So the same things that we see and we see other managers react to. So we know we're not crazy because the other managers react to it. Arsenal scored. Now you have a chance to go at them because they are going to stay in their own half. Center backs, midfielders, you're going to have time on the ball now that you're a goal down against Arsenal. They will allow you to play. And we allowed them to play. And they almost made us pay for it. Awful, Joseph. Don't know what we were on tonight. As they're not good in small spaces unless on the wing. When he gets pressed, he loses the ball. He doesn't work in the system. He needs to improve or be moved to the wing. Oh, my days. I said, I'm the captain now. Vito, you nasty for this one, you know. Big up to Suge, man. What you telling me, Suge? Say big up Taryn in the chat. Hit the likes and subscribe. Does these kinds of results really surprise anyone? The standard of the league is so poor. It doesn't surprise me, Suge. It infuriates me. That's what it does. It infuriates me because I believe that we've been given multiple opportunities this year to secure this Premier League title. Now, people would say you can't win the Premier League title in January. Fair point, and I fully understand that. You know what I mean? But there is only so many opportunities you can miss early that will bite you in the ass later. Makes the whole damn team defend whenever we scored. Yeah. Big up, Mel. Oh, Mel is good. Can't do watch along, gang. I can't do them. Thank God for people who do watch along because I just can't, you know. Just can't, man. Arteta is criminal with that mid block. Press high for fuck's sake. Why don't we give these teams time on the ball? Because he trusts that our shape is very difficult for teams to play through us. Our first goal against Sunderland because we had pressed. Nutty. Today's performance didn't fill me with confidence. Well, I'll say that. And it's not like I was flying on cloud 9 confidence to begin with. Proof that Arteta is a fraud in my books. He's a scrub, Binks. Scrub. I got the result wrong, but I did call a Brentford goal coming from a throw-in. Listen, they make it uncomfortable. Our entire defense looked uncomfortable. This is how we make other teams look when we were banging in corners every week. And we were on the receiving end of that today. Big up to Conversation, man. Big you up, Magena. And big up to the female gunners all the while. Yeah, I mean, he's a clear floater, a creator. When you're on the pitch as a creator, there are certain pockets of space that you will see opportunities. The manager will see it differently from the sideline, but you're on the pitch, you can see certain things. And if he was given the freedom at Palace to pick up those pockets of space, and obviously he's going to do that. He doesn't have that kind of freedom in our system. That's why he looks so robotic. That's why he looks so stiff. Pause. You know, every game we play, our attack looks like shit. Slow, predictable. And as a defensive player, you want to play against an attack like this. And if we were using our slow build-up to lower teams in and just flip a switch and kick it on, I could understand. But we're slow the whole game. There was no urgency. Big up to Gaza. So Arteta's plan is to go with plan A. When that don't work, change the players and try to make plan A work with new players. Don't sound like a genius Top Goodness make him out to be. And this is a bad boy comment monster. Yeah. Try different beat. Yeah, my plan isn't working. Right, so we're gonna try to keep the ball with a slow build up. That's not working. Let me take out Eze. Odegaard, you go out there, do the same thing on the attack, but press a little more. That's what they talk about when they talk about Odegaard came on and he was pressing. Yeah, that helped us a whole lot. Man couldn't wait to take Eze off here. So now we know that he wouldn't have started him if Havertz was fit. Or if Marino was fit, he wouldn't have started. It's his last chance. Couldn't wait to take him off, G Wills. Because did you see how weak Odegaard was on Brentford's goal? Yeah, we just touched on the G Wills. I don't know what time you popped in. But I'm saying Villa Park, as they got benched and got taken off at halftime for falling asleep. But the Matty Cash goal today, Odegaard fell asleep. So let me see how he responds to that. How he responds, he starts against Wigan. He will. If that was Eze, he would never see the pitch again this season. Facts. 100%. First half, Rice gets skinned, player through, and the ref makes a. And this is the thing. Maybe Declan, the same thing I talked about with Gabriel, probably built up a reputation in this league as a top defender. Declan is going to get some of those calls as well, but I didn't see that one. Both hands, man. And now that's why I love this community, you know. We'll take a lot of heat. And we did take a lot of heat when we went on the 8-game run. We was clean sheets, not even conceding shots. What them negative man gonna say now? We're just like, brother, it's October, it's November, just chill. I would trade hell and high water for some of those performances now. You know what I would give for an 8-game run right now, for 8 wins? You know what I mean? Brother, it's a realist Guna. Realist. And that's exactly how he spelled it. Realist Guna. But he doesn't stream a positive damn. So when the dopamine hits, the flesh is weak. Positive Dan, you know. That same one, Binks. He got calling out the fans. What fans, Declan? What fans he calling about? The away fans. Where's he starting the OnlyFans? Because, you know, homie is a hustler. Man is not an Arsenal fan. You know, man is just a YouTuber who talks about Arsenal. Odegaard is a caviar 8, false 10, ball progressor. And I say caviar 8 because he isn't a leg breaker. He's soft. Despite that, he was our best player in the first 20 minutes of the second half. I didn't see that. I see him kick the ball out the stadium. I see him overhit the pass to Timber. And I see him at fault while we concede a goal. His man heading in the ball. I didn't see it. Our best player in the second half, Raya Mosquera. They kept us from losing. Declan Rice. All defensive players. 40 likes, 27 in tow. Oh, 40 in the chat, 27. What's the like count? What are we looking at? Are we liking? We vibing? We vibing, football family, even though it's a therapy session. I'm honored to have y'all here with me still. Not going to lie. Hey, Enrique going to Anfield. You can have Alonso instead. Nah, man, you take Alonso, man. He's a Liverpool legend, isn't it? Man, has they play in DM. Plus, Odegaard had a chance to play in York. He took another touch. Played it to Rice, who tried to play it to York. It was too late. Defender came and took it off York's feet. I remember that passage of play. And that's our biggest. Those are our, well, I was about to say that was the biggest gripe we have against Odegaard. And then a whole bunch of gripes just popped in my head. A whole bunch of gripe. One of the gripe is too many damn touches. Another gripe is doesn't wear the captain armband well, isn't a great leader, right? And another gripe is he doesn't damn shoot. Doesn't shoot the ball. The abuse last time I went into his chat, just stay over here, man. Let them man hang themselves over there. You know what I mean? Alonso would be perfect for Liverpool. Yeah, until they lose 4 in a row. Until they lose 4 in a row, G Will. Saka is damaged. He can't run anymore. I feel for the kid. And we had someone who can run, who was on the pitch, who just scored a goal, takes him off. What was he expecting from Saka? Saka coming on was a downgrade on Odegaard. What a downgrade on Nani. Is. And you hear me saying in no world is Eze a backup for Odegaard. So I'm always gonna say that he's a downgrade. I don't care how poor Eze was been. Odegaard came on and he was not good. He didn't change the game. Absolute madness. Maple Leaf was broken to the day you had to run him. Copium Live. It was disgusting. My God, man. Despite I don't know, don't let something cloud your judgment. Odegaard changed the game. I'm gonna disagree. I don't think he did. He lobbed passes, taking the ball faster. He's not well. He's not great. We all know that, but he is. Let's be objective. I'm being objective. I don't think he was good. He cost us a goal. You know, he's right the fuck there. Lewis Spot. Oh, where you are. Oh, he's heading the ball into the net. Raya had no chance at that. This is why Saliba is better than Gabriel. One without the other, and there is a drop off. But I think Mascara played well. Without him, we lose that game. That challenge on Thiago after he got done, that makeup, that we lose the game without him. He slots that home. He is in form. He had 17 Premier League goals. You know what I mean? That's twice as many as Gyökeres. This is a problem. The most subbed. Don't get me started. Mateo trolling. I thought Mateo was going to sleep, but Mateo said he's going to sleep. Mateo then sent a super chat. Mateo's still here with us. Real bad man. We have new players, but Goofy Coach still trying to play a system of his favorites turn into crocs mentally and physically. And I worry about the mental part more than I worry about the physical part. Because you don't forget how to play football. I haven't kicked a football since June 7th since I fucked up my ACL. But I guarantee you when I go out there next month, I won't forget how to damn strike a ball. But mentally, it will be in my head whenever I feel contact is to run from it because I know I got 4 screws in my damn kneecap. These guys know they can play football, but they don't believe they can play the way Arteta wants them to play. Defend, 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 defend. All these attacking players, defend, defend, defend. So this is the copium. They said we're still 4 points ahead, and that's how the narrative. It's just they're just chipping away at it. You know, get down to the last day. It's just gonna be, hey, we had a chance. It was a shit show. What it was, yeah, shit show, man. Absolute goat fuck. Odegaard is not captain worthy. There's no debate there. I'm probably talking about his performance today. We'll see that through different lenses. The best thing for Saka's career, get another coach that won't run you into the ground. Shit, it may be too late. He may be already be fucked. You know what I mean? Hamstring. One hamstring went, and this year the other one went. Fortunately, one didn't go as bad as the other, but shit. I've never had a hamstring injury, so I can't speak on him. But clearly doesn't look like himself. Martinelli on the right gave Glock goals, yet the shithead didn't even try that when he came on and when we needed to win. He didn't try much. You know? To the point where I'm sitting there like, damn, maybe he was comfortable with a draw just because they can say shit like, where is it? I literally just clicked on it. Just like so they can say shit like, we're still 4 points clear. Yeah, they can just say stuff like this. What guys are saying, they're saying in the space. Yeah, let's just get out of here with a point because clearly Brentford are sending in this game like they think they can win it, which they did. They were oozing of confidence. Where's Ketchups, aka the Fraud of God Defense Force? Tony said it. Tony said it, and everyone criticized him for it. Weevil, everybody went after him except us. He is the reason we were more fluid in the second half. I can't trust Odegaard in a fight. That's the issue. He can't come outside when it's grimy, but it's gonna be grimy at Wembley. You know what I mean? After Wembley, it's long. There will be a patch that we go through a rut, and the players are gonna need some leadership. Who's gonna provide it? Maybe Declan does, maybe Gabriel does, but we know who isn't gonna provide it because maybe he won't even be on the fucking pitch. The amount of poor man management. So the amount of it makes you start to wonder, is he losing the squad? Because if you're Eze and you check out right now, I can't blame you, brother. I can't. Our best player in the second half was ultimately average, and he missed a pass to Timber. Yeah, not good enough, right? He kicked that shit out of bounds, bruv. Clearly, he is known for his way to pass, but he overhits that one. It was mad. Rice was our best player. Declan is always going to do Declan things. You know what I mean? I don't expect anything less than a 7 out of 10 from Declan on an average day. A 6, we're holding our heads like, where's our 8 out of 10 performance? You know, he doesn't get that privilege, AJ. He has to win that. Not only does he have to win that, he has to win that convincingly and has to beat Wolves convincingly because we played 2 games. And we play another Premier League game before City play another one. You know? But yeah, not even mad. I'm just deflated. I mean, but you know what's crazy? In like the 80th minute, I looked at it and I was like, we're not scoring. And at that point, I'm just hoping they don't score. And then a chance falls to Martinelli. And the keeper saves it. But I was, at no point after they equalized, I felt like we're going to go on and win this. Not when the camera panned over to the manager and he was over there panicking, most of them the players. If the camera is showing you panicking, brother, the players are looking at you for leadership. The players are looking at you for poise. And they see you over there losing your shit. Raya rolled the ball out for Brentford that got lucky with blindly throwing himself in the path of Thiago's header. Raya against his old team. Kept us in the game. You know what I mean? We were lucky Brentford didn't have Ivan Toney. Lucky they didn't have, bro. They didn't have any. They don't have Tony. They don't have Wembumu. They don't have Wissa. They don't have Norgard. They don't have Thomas Frank. But yet they have a guy who is on 17 Premier League goals now. Who's scouting their strikers? Need to check it out. He showed that he was human today after all, didn't it? The honorary Jamaican, real bad man. Big up, man. Right now, Thiago is doing his thing. What the fuck is that? Thiago or what? What did you just do there, LFC Monster? Listen, you know, my son asked me the other day, what has been the most fun that since you've been doing on YouTube? And you know what I told him the fucking just how creative the comment section can be, how creative the chat can be with words. Man said Yak Tour, yeah. What the fuck, man? Where did you hear that? Is that over by never a foul? Did Cass come up with this shit? Oh my God, Arteta. Arteta is soft. Odegaard is soft. There's no question about it. Unfortunately, we have to do with what we have until we step. So Odegaard is soft. That's why Arteta likes him as a captain, my friend. The captain is an extension of the coach. Arteta asked himself, who best in this team can go out there and execute what I need them to execute? And he thinks that's Odegaard. So he's doing that. Suge with another damn super chat. And I forgot to give you your round of applause earlier, man. I am sorry. Please forgive me, Suge. My head is gone, man. So for how poor soccer is, my one of Nabry looks good now. We literally have no forward player worth anything. How poor must we be to need Nani to score? Serge walks into our right side, to be fair. You know? To be fair. Which we try to be. We try our very best to be fair over here. All right? Small channel. Small community, but I got United mods, got Liverpool mods, got Chelsea mods, because I like to hear from what the rivals have to say. Keep the conversation honest. You know what I mean? As Arteta ever tried to win a game, really we need to win. Same fucking like for like changes. Why can't we add a striker to York and have a go? This fucker has to go. He's coward. His cowardice is contagious. Yeah. It should. Like I literally heard the commentary say it. Said the team is a reflection of the coach, and no one can dispute that. Especially not any coach, right? A coach that comes in for 2-3 months, right? That Forest team wasn't a reflection of Sean Dice. They weren't. But this team is a reflection of Arteta. You can even argue that Brentford team is a direct reflection of Keith Andrews. They showed something about them today. They showed that they were better than Arsenal. It's bad. He's checked out. He's checked out. The manager's killed him. If we got the Crystal Palace Eze, we'll walk in this league. Part of him is saying, bro, send me back to fucking Palace, bro. Palace needs me right now. I could be next to Sarr. I got Strand Larson. Now that what's his name is injured. It's mad. How can we be so toothless today, man? Remember the EFL will have a huge impact on how the league will play out. I just need the lead to be growing. We can't get any smaller by the time we get to the final. We need to have some daylight between us and them, man. He kills him. Kills him. He's not going. He's not. Just based on the minutes played, he's not. The minutes played is one thing, but then you have other players in that creative space that are actually playing minutes and are playing well. Morgan Rogers, Phil Foden, Cole Palmer. He's not going. Eze is 27, so this is the World Cup for him. Next one at 31, what are the chances? Man is in his prime, moves to Arsenal for this move, and it's just not happening. Big up Hendo, man. Quick pop in before bedtime. That's love, Endo, man. Big you up, man. Sorry I took so long to get to it. But half the team has checked out because they don't play shitty and they don't play and get shitty minutes. Then you just throws them out there cold and say, win us the game. It's just not gonna happen, man. It's long. A bold, stinky 1-1. Hendo called it. The manager doesn't know how to deal with pressure. Facts. He's a novice. Why should we expect him to outgrow the coward long time? Imagine if we had a serious manager with the squad. I can't imagine, and I am imagining it because I've said for time that we have to sack him while the squad is still good enough to win something, or we would have wasted so many careers. To include Saliba, Benjamin White, Saka, Eze. Can't wait till these to see anger pouring out. Nice. Watch along eventually. That guy, man. Them guys, they're probably gonna do a podcast together at some point, you know. They're trying to out positive each other, AJ. Anytime it's time to capitalize, opportunities, it's the operative word. We will have a shit performance. It's better to just give City and let this clown will make the right call since there's no pressure. Yeah, it's so clear, right? That when we put the pressure on them, they go to Liverpool and respond. It's crazy. And then they put the pressure on us, and then we crumble. We can go to Luton, you know. Yeah. They have. I don't think there's any player at this football club before Bertha came that Arteta didn't want. Because Sky Sports reporting on camera, not some unanimous or anonymous reporting, they put their face to it. They said Mikel Arteta had a heavy-handed recruiting. Translation, he gets the players that he wants. So they have given him everything. You know what I mean? Big up the Suge, man. My guy. Where we at? Footy says, you normally walk the league in Feb because the opportunities aren't usually there. They were last year, Liverpool took advantage. They were this year. Arsenal didn't. Experience matters. We got stoked. Yeah, but you're right, Footy Bands. You're absolutely right, man. No one can. Right? It's like Arteta has tied his hands and said, "Climb this tree." He can't. He can't do it, bro. You know what I mean? Sue said, "I've been saying it for a minute that if this terrible Arsenal team was managed by top of the league by mid-February, it shows the standard is low." Agrees. And then the boss telling the people for like the Bumbuckland stream. Like up the thing, people. Honors and respect. The tears were earlier in the stream. I damn near had a meltdown. But then I realized this is the season of no excuses. So it's a little bit of turbulence. And they're going to tell us at the end of the season that, hey, we're Premier League champions. Right, boy 10? If there's any football gods, they won't let Arteta win it. Maybe they give him a mercy one. If everyone is fit, actually, Kai is preferred 10. Kai is fit. He started today. Matter of fact, not even fit because he wasn't fit when he was starting. He wasn't fit. That's why he got re-injured. If he could walk today, he'd play. At his expense. We've seen it. We're not making this up. We've literally seen this. I have more faith in Arteta until he changes his approach. I can't back this coward football. I have. Okay. We've turned him. We have turned Jacques Cousteau, people. We have casted out the top gooner demon. Welcome to the dark side, my brother. We slapped the top gooner out of you. And for that, we take great pride in. You know what I'm saying? The away fans were the best part of the performance. Big up to the away fans, man. Big up to Kenny Ken. Kenny Ken was out there giving us, play-by-play analysis and all them something there. Yeah, man. Mascara and Raya, heroics, both directly followed mistakes. Yeah, shouldn't. I agree. Shouldn't be playing, bro. Has Nani ever completed 90 minutes for us? Not sure. Need to go dig that up. But if he deserved 90 minutes, it would have been today. Saka came on and made us worse. You know? They got caviar. Hey, in the garbage can, yeah? Boyton see with Oscar the Grouch in the garbage can. The guard caviar, If we don't win this league, we will never win it. You see them damn top gooners that you have on your channel every day, Waffle Down. You did watch along with that, man. Obviously, I can't watch the watch alongs. I'm locked in on the football. I'll fuck around and go back to watch it, just to see if you call them man out on their fuckery. Because I can't have Waffle Down. You see how that man converted Realist Gooner? I can't have that man have Waffle Down out here doing this unless we win the league.
No, wait. He came from Sweden, the girls are very nice. He dumped his girlfriend to play a red and white. He's scoring goals with the...
They got him. They got Realist Guna, y'all. You know, we don't slap the top Guna out of Jacques Cousteau, but they done got their hooks in Realist Guna, which is crazy to me. Well, they've given Arteta enough. Like the owners, the board, none of that can be blamed for that shit that we saw today. Odegaard showed us why we didn't miss him. As they showed that he can't do anything that Odegaard gets away with. Yeah. Everything today had nothing to do with the had nothing to do with the owners of the board. This was all down to the manager and their shit tactics. We had enough. Team, direct reflection of the manager. And it's bad. It was terrible. Yeah, man. We slapped the top Guna out of Jacques Cousteau, man, because he have a soft spot for Arteta. And I can tell. You know, but I can't, man. I can't. Manager picks the captain. They can't talk about they voted for him and all this shit. Man. You know, if they had voted Kepa as the captain, what the fuck would he do? He would start Kepa over Raya? Hell no. Yeah. Ain't nobody taking that bet from you. You know what I mean? That's a safe bet right there. Wow. Stuck in his own ways, man. Why is Timber up front? Was that Gyökeres that played him through? Maybe Timber took it upon himself, be like, I want to win this game. I'm going to go up there. Since no one's scoring, someone play me through. I see what he was trying to do, but didn't have the legs to get there. Come back to the dark side, Jacques. Martin Odegaard changed the course of the match. Arsenal style of play. Just saying. Okay. Jacques Cousteau. I heard him say that in the pitside interview. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. The pitside interview. Let me tell you something about managers, bro. At the highest level, they will always speak highly of players because they might coach these players one day. Keith Andrews is performing out of his skin. Say he gets Brentford a Champions League spot. Crazy enough, right? He gets them up to 5th and they get a Champions League spot. His name is going to be in the hat for the top manager jobs. So he knows that at the top level, he could be coaching Odegaard one day. You think he's going to come out and say his shit? He's not. He's going to say the nice things. Of course he's going to say that. So just take that with a pinch of salt, my friend. Keep up the laws. Big up to Footy, man. Big up the doc. The doctor. No, you're fuming, bro. But, you know, I predicted 2-0 because I thought we had enough. And I completely made a meal of that, man. Nah. Suspect for who? Nah, man of reason. No, you're fair. You're a fair man. You know, you came on the channel, you put your face to your name, and you did your thing. But I think you're affording Mikel credit that has already ran out for us. Yeah. So I've only been doing content since 2024. So not even 2 years. And this has been the energy. And I don't think Arteta has any credit in the bank. So whenever we come across people in the spaces, that people who come to the channel, and we see them saying, you know, one more season, give him credit for that. For us, or for me, I speak for myself. For me, the credit's already run out. So I look at it with a little bit of envy, a little bit of shock and awe of how someone who has been given so much rope and still has credit in the bank. I don't know how. You know, so, but I hear you. I tried to listen to Top Gunners, but then they call me sad and depressed. They call you everything but Ryan. They call you everything but your damn name, don't they? Why do they do that? I call Positive Dan. I call Egal. I call Tristan. I don't do the craziness. But they'll call you everything out your name when you have criticism for the manager. Anything else you can criticize. You can criticize the club. You can criticize the players. You criticize Arteta. And we got man like Varel that will show up in here this morning, typing in all caps, saying, why are you men always complaining? This shit that we just saw. That's why we complain. Because we know there are way many more of these than there needs to be. And from the rest of our 12 cup finals, we will see some more. Me and my brother Waffle Down do the weekend warm-up. See you tomorrow for it. And we talk about just how many more opportunities is he gonna fuck off. Today may have been the last one. Cup finals. Big up to Lynch. Hope you are good, man. The 1-1 is with a damper on the man. Put us in prime time. You know, everyone else plays Tuesday, Wednesday. They put us on prime time under the lights, GTech Stadium, and we made a meal of it. Consistently inconsistent. I know we all have different views, but this side of YouTube, like you, Shane, etc., but they take it too far when they don't share your views. It's kind of like politics, bro. It's like politics. You know, if you are a conservative person around a bunch of liberals, they will cast you out. But if you are a liberal about a bunch of conservatives, they'll just make fun of you. You know, we'll make fun of the top gooners. We'll put them in clips. We'll clip them up for when it's relevant. But them man take clips of us and say shit like, "You're not fit to wear the badge." They'll tell Ryan, "You're not fit to support Arsenal just because you don't suck off the manager." They'll tell Lynch that he's not fit to wear the badge because he's upset that we drew and we're still 4 points clear. No, we can. We can have an opinion, you know, because most of it is backed up by facts, data, and statistics. You know what I mean? But you know, it's when you're the troll, you can do shit like that. You can just troll before the storm, and when the storm happens, you just disappear. Man called us everything this morning. No. You know what I mean? We move. Like you, anyone can have a conversation, but they can't, brother. It's just bad parents. Use your words, Jimmy. Oh, man, big up the Suge again, man. Say fuck football. Greatest foreign starting five. Goddamn Suge. Foreign starting five. Ever? Shit, man. Okay. Luka, SGA. Dirk Nowitzki, Arvidas Sabonis, Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem was foreign, yeah. So I go Hakeem, yeah. So I go Luka, SGA. Tim Duncan's from the Virgin Islands, so he's foreign too, ain't he? No. He's foreign, isn't it? So I don't. It's a lot of them. It's quite nah. But then, I can't go SGA and Luka, new guys, and then leave out Jokic. Yeah, I'll go SG. Fuck me. Yeah, damn, Suge. That's a good one. Because then Tony Parker gets an honorary shot as well. He was foreign. Yeah, but I'll go Luka, SGA, Dirk, 100%, Hakeem, and. I gave Sabonis the honorary mention still. I did like Sabonis at the time. Big man, extraordinaire. The big fella didn't get a lot of love. And then, he went on to have a son that played in the NBA as well. Like how Lillian Thuram gave a son that had children that grew up and played professional football. I think his son plays for the Sacramento Kings right now. Yeah, but Derek has to be there. Yep. Let me see. It's becoming heartbreaking. Facts, man. I mean, we can't have an honest conversation about our club without them men getting like disagreeably disrespectful with your point. Top gooners can come into BB, can't say what they want. No problem. The other way around, though, that turn into a bunch of Karens. It's facts. And matter of fact, all the mods that are in here, whenever they do come over here, Unless they say some fuck shit, don't ban them. Let them say whatever the hell they want. Matthew Dellavedova, Sasa Vujacic, Lou Alding, Anthony Bennett, and listen, it's crazy, you know. But Dirk gets it, man. Yeah, it's like talking religion at the Thanksgiving table with your Christians. Yeah, right. Religion and politics will set a room off. Like in the field back in the day, downrange or here. When we were in the tanks, we never talk about politics or religion. You know what we used to talk about? Guns, sports, cars. You know what I'm saying? Man, shit. Never crossed the line with politics. But you know what? I cooked the team for about an hour and change, LFC Monster. I hope you enjoyed the tears, the virtual tears, so to speak. But today was a good day for the rivals, you know. City look like they're fully in this thing. They could have been out of it. There were 6 minutes at Anfield from being completely out of it. And here they are, 4 points clear. Yeah, Dirk has to be in there, man. My top 3 players of all time, football or basketball? Let me know, Ryan. Football or basketball? I'm not sure. If you, I told people it was Mikel versus Arsenal. Facts, you did. But guys want to blame pitches, rain, low blocks, and players, but not the scared guy managing. The thing is, I really believe that these players want to attack. They want to play on the front foot. It's just they're not allowed to. Parker Ginobili. Parker definitely gets a shout. You know, but I pick Luka as the point. So, definitely. If we're picking two teams, to play against one another, Parker is starting for one, Luka is starting for the other one. Yeah, man. Yao Ming, pretty good. You know what I mean? The disrespect you have for my Tony Parker. But I said Tony Parker. I swear I mentioned Tony. But if I'm picking an all-time 11, I think Luke. Well, I hear it, Suge, because I think Tony Parker is one of the most underrated players, period, to play in the league. Not just point guards, most underrated players overall. Yeah, he's done talking shit. Ronnie Turiaf, you know, why not just throw Kwame Brown in there, man? You know, throw Kwame Brown and Smush Parker and Swaggy P and all them, man. Why you can just go ahead. Wow, the list is never ending. Let's see. I thought that boy was straight Chinese. Bargnani, he played for the Knicks. You know, I got love for Bargnani. He played for the Knicks. And Darko Milicic. I sense some bias towards your time of your part of the world. Wahaha. Oh man, football. Oh man, my 3 favorite footballers are R9, Ronaldinho, and Zidane. You know what I mean? That's the 3 best, my 3 favorites. You know, made me love the game all over again. Yep, I thought early want to stay friends. If you want to stay friends with some people, religion and politics, bro, so we have like army policies that we can't even, you know what I mean, talk about shit like that. But sometimes we have to put signs up, especially like during election years. Elections are highly contested, especially with, you know, our current POTUS. Oh man. Let me see what you got here. Yeah, man. Yao Ming, Hall of Famer. Injuries derailed his career, though. Even with the stuff about Odegaard, it's the football. It's not personal. It's never personal over here, my bro. And that's why I appreciate all of y'all, you know, because right now we still got all the big gunners are on right now. All the big hitters. The Big Six was on. Not Northside was live. DJ. All the big hitters. And we still kept 40 people in here, which is crazy numbers for me. You know what I mean? Dino, Zidane, Messi. I hear for that. But I can't leave R9 off any list that I'm making. Jacques Arcand, yeah, Luca. You know what I mean? Luca is the guy, man. I'm gonna lie. He's lazy on defense, but he can score 40 easily. Where do you watch it? And I watch it. I have this app called Prime. I'll see if I can find the barcode and like put it in the description back here. But it's a startup company out of California that I use. I pay them $30 a month, and I get everything: all the football, all the NFL, all the basketball, all the pay-per-view events. Yeah. Sue says Tony Parker, Nash, Jokic, Dirk, Hakeem. Honorable mention, Yao Ming, Mutombo. So I can say the disrespect you have for Mutombo because, but honorable mention, I gave Tony Parker honorable mention. You know what I mean? Oh, is he? I didn't even notice. Well, big him up, man. Injuries fucked him up, but yeah. So, yeah, you a Canadian, ain't you, Lynch? Shitting on your fellow Canadian. But, you know, did you say SGA? I said SGA. Do you agree? SGA, he's an NBA champion, league MVP. There you go. Hey, nah, okay. My apologies then, my bro. Manute Bowl. Proper Chelsea dad. Look at this guy, man. Big up BBK Sports and Arsenal for winning the league, but big up look like another bottle job incoming. This guy, man. Big up to Chelsea there, man. I hope you are good, my bro. Yeah, man. It's you draw with leads, we get to extend the lead, and then it's mad, But how did you feel about that Cole Palmer miss yesterday? He probably still can't believe he missed that goal. Picking a second team, does Tony Kukoc get a mention? He definitely does. He get a mention, and I'm sure, Suge, there is a bunch that we're missing, But I do need to. I said I'm gonna do the NBA Wednesday show after when the playoffs start, but I might do it after the All-Star break. Well, the All-Star break is this weekend. The All-Star game is this weekend, right? So I might pick up next week. Next week I might do a around the leagues or a NBA show. And these topics that we briefly touch on, we'll do a deeper dive because I'm sure we're missing a few. But big up, man. The Brits gonna take over the NBA. Yeah? You might just have 7-footers just walking around England and shit. Because I don't know what's in the food over there, but in the food over here, are producing like these fucking kids. They're like 6'12", and they're in the in the 8th grade and shit. I don't know how they're getting so damn big, man. Luka the Dragon, the Machine, Nesterovic, Bresic. That's it. Pastor Village off the bench, I need that BBK super expensive for the sports. Doesn't include. I'll tell you, Ryan, send me a message on Instagram. Yeah, send me a message on IG. It's BBK Sports 23. And I'll get you spun up on the app that I use. You can download it on a smart TV. You can use it on a Fire Stick. You take it everywhere with you. When I was in Germany, I packed it and took it. I packed it before I packed my passport. Go everywhere. As long as you got Wi-Fi connection, you can watch anywhere. And it doesn't need a power. You plug it straight into the TV and it gets power from there if you're using a Fire Stick. We have the best bottling factory in the world. Hey, London has the best quality bottle. Big up to Karma Serene. Say, who's your NBA team? It's the New York Knicks, my dear. And matter of fact, this morning stream, I did the stream with my New York Knicks jersey on, or my hoodie on, because we punched up the 76ers by 49 the other night. I needed revenge for that because January 3rd, when I was in New York for Christmas, I went to go see the Sixers game, and them man beat us badly. So, but yeah, thank you for that, and welcome to the channel. I see you're a member. So you were gifted a membership. It's probably by Dal. Big up. His brother had a stint with the Eat. Okay. Nuggets bench warmer. He was another Thanasis. Big up to Jacques Cousteau, man. Chelsea, that's it. To be fair, he's allowed to make one mistake because he broke the record from scoring a hat-trick. Oh, with a hat-trick against what was that, against Wolves in the first half. Gotcha, man. But I was saying that it was harder to miss. If he was trying to miss that, he would have scored. If I picked my All-Star Australia lineup, Simmons wouldn't even make the bench. You can put Kyrie's dad on there, because I think Kyrie was born over there when his dad was playing in the Australian League. Simmons the socialite. Simmons the fisherman. Simmons is the fisherman, you know. Big up E-Ross, man. And listen, big up E-Ross. I love this fucking guy. And with that, people, E-Ross, like, what did I say about E-Ross today? He's the only man that can parallel park a train, right? And he once played Russian roulette with a fully loaded Magnum 357 and won. He is not to be fucked with. I'm not fucking with him. Love him to death, but we're not fucking with him. But that's it, people. That's my rant for today. 90 minutes plus 6. I am going to love you and leave you. And it's good vibes since we got 30-something people locked in. Manners and respect every single time, people. Like I always say. Take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.
Mac, I'm gone now.
I got holes in different area codes. Juice. I'm gonna make me lose my mind. Up in there.
We running this rap shit.
I put your soul in ether. Teach you the king, you know you. Godson across the belly. I prove you lost the race.
Anything goes when we ride. Even with my little shorty by my side.
Oh, yo!